Saturday is the deadline for Hamas to set more hostages free. The terrorist group is expected to release 3 people, including one who has dual American-Israeli citizenship. As Chris Mitchell reports from Jerusalem, the move comes after Hamas had said it would hold off.
Hamas is indicating it's ready to release 3 more hostages Saturday. Israel warns it must do so or it's war.
If those 3 are not released, if Hamas does not return our hostages by Saturday noon, the ceasefire will end and the IDF will resume intense fighting until the final defeat of Hamas.
After seeing 3 nearly starved hostages coming out in the last release, President Trump demanded on Monday Hamas let all the remaining hostages go by this weekend.
Saturday at 12 o'clock, and after that, I would say all hell is going to break out.
But he also left the decision up to Israel.
Saturday at 12, we want them all back. I'm speaking for myself. Israel can override it.
The terrorist group clarified that it would continue releasing hostages, quote, as scheduled, meaning only 3 hostages on Saturday. That ran contrary to Trump's demand to release all of the hostages and some calls by Israeli officials to free all 9 remaining hostages who are alive and supposed to be freed throughout the rest of Phase 1 of the deal. The White House didn't comment on the Hamas plan to release just 3 more hostages Saturday. Hamas has said it was going to delay the hostage release because Israel wasn't keeping up its side of the ceasefire agreement. Hamas said Israel wasn't allowing enough shelters, medical supplies, fuel, and heavy equipment for clearing rubble into Gaza. But now the release of 3 hostages appears to be going ahead. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to arrive in the Middle East Saturday to help further the ceasefire and possibly accelerate the release of the remaining hostages. There is also a possibility that Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, will visit in the coming days. According to the Jerusalem Post, the current goal is to accelerate the release of the remaining 9 living hostages, considering the poor condition of some of the hostages released so far. Another Israeli objective is to get more hostages released in Phase 1 of the ceasefire deal. Hamas says it's ready to start negotiations for Phase 2. That would supposedly see Hamas free the last of the living hostages, but Israelis worry that it will be a deadly agreement for the Jewish state because it will also end the war with the terrorist group still in charge of Gaza. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.